Ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain. Welcome aboard our flight today. We are cruising at 32,000 feet. It's a nice and a clear day. Our flight plan is filed for a local flight over the city of Mumbai. In the previous video, we saw the takeoff configuration warning and we wanted to see if this warning triggers only during takeoff or the warning can trigger in the air as well. So yes, this warning can trigger while we are in climb, cruise and descent, and this warning when triggered in air is called the cabin altitude warning. So to understand this, we need to take a look at the pressurization panel. We are going to keep this very simple and not dive much into the details of the system. So let's take a look at the panel now. Here we have the mode set to auto, which is the normal mode. If the auto fails, the checklist will direct you to choose the alternate mode. Both these modes are automatic. If both the system fails, then it is in the hands of the pilot to control the system, which is manual. So this system takes the takeoff airport altitude, then it takes the pilot entered cruise altitude, which we've set to 32,000 feet, and then it takes the landing altitude of the destination airport, which is again pilot entered. The controller manages a differential pressure between the airplane altitude and the cabin altitude. Throughout the flight, the outflow valve on the airplane keeps pressurizing and depressurizing the airplane to make a cabin comfortable for the pilots and passengers. So now what I'm going to do is put the controller into the manual mode, and I'm going to depressurize the airplane and show you how the cabin altitude rises. This is done by opening the outflow valve to open. Do not do this in the airplane unless a checklist directs you to do it. What I'm going to do is only for the demonstration purpose. As the cabin altitude reaches 10,000 feet, the warning triggers. This is the time actually when the pilot needs to take an immediate actions. These actions are done by memory followed by a checklist. Now if the pilot does not do anything and the cabin altitude reaches 14,000 feet, the masks in the cabin will deploy automatically and help the passengers breathe till the pilot descends to a safe altitude. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain. It's time to do an emergency descent and bring the airplane to a safe altitude. Hope you enjoyed this quick flight on the basics of pressurization panel and how it works and what causes cabin altitude to trigger. Now it's time for you to subscribe to this channel, like and share the video, and safe flying. Bye bye. See you on our next flight.